Those loved-up crazy kids and the royal wedding. I'm a fierce Republican and I will send them to the tumbrels when the revolution comes, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy a couple of hours of day drinking followed by an evening of dress-ups, celebrities and redonkulous English nuff-nuffs. The wedding of Harry and Meghan managed to draw the ire of both lefties and Nazis traditionalists, but this columnist was impressed. Photo: PA Wyeth. Wedding of Harry and Meg's on Saturday night was surprisingly good fun. There are of course the professionally miserable hardcore buzzkills on both left and right, who went into the gig ready to tip industrial vats of concentrated snark and bile on the whole thing. The left is because the royal fam doesn't just represent the apex predators of a colonial system that ravaged half the world, they're still living large on the profits. And the born-again Nazis because Meghan Markle is biracial and the idea of tainting the blood royal made the tiny little minds explode like a throbbing Godzilla pimple on the end of Hitler's nose, squeezed in a sudden pincer movement between George Patton's armored division and the 5th Soviet Shock Army. But who cares about them? I tuned in as soon as the ABC started streaming from Windsor, delighted to find Annabelle and Jafez had hooked up with a human peroxide bottle whose tendency to say exactly the wrong thing at just the right moment kept me from switching over to the commercial coverage, even when the ABC decided to cut away from Harry and Will's first appearance to a curtsy lesson with the reanimated remains of June Dally Watkins. It's all anecdata, of course, and there's an angry, torch-burning mob of Guardian columnists and neo-Nazis outside begging to differ, but it felt that most of the peeps I was watching along with on the Twitters were also enjoying themselves hugely, and many were even a little surprised. But why the surprise?